But then later I was just thinking back to it and I was like,
okay, I'm playing.
So writing and editing goes a very long way.
Numbers.
So that's why you write scripts, and I'm not writing a script right now.
Here's the video featuring the man behind it.
Cool. I get to see the voice behind the animation.
My face. And it's been a long time since I've done a face cam video, right?
I don't know, I got a new haircut, I got this new
shirt. I'm different now. I'm a different person. As of today, I hit 21 years.
Oh, fall damage! I forgot about that. Oh my god.
He does not look like what I thought he would look like.
Is that a good or bad thing? Is that is it a good or bad thing?
I need to know, tell me. I like to get a cake and put on sprinkles equal to the number of...
I just thought of what
this video is going to show.
I should really think about what I post before I post it. That's a lot of sprinkles. She's just like looking at the fine bros like, really? You're showing me this?
What am I reacting to this time?
This guy's funny.
Yes! Thank you.
Dude.
I want him to be my friend.
Thank you.
I love him. I'm subscribing.
Okay, your turn.
I have a crush on him.
I can see. Thank you. Ooh, such a ladies' man. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm probably blushing so hard right now.
Why people like these videos. Not something I watch.
Why? Just because, for one, shut up! Turn it off. It's done.
Oh, look at the guns design now.
I get better, I get faster. I broke my phone running fast.
Right here. It's kind of healing up right now, but this is where it tripped. And I also broke my phone.
I should really think about what I post before I post it.
And I could watch these for hours. I really enjoyed watching this. He must be hypnotizing me in his storytelling method.
So those are all videos from the YouTube channel called The Odd Ones Out.
I've heard about it. Yes! It's heard of me!
I have never heard of.
Never mind!
Well, he had just 100,000 subscribers in early 2016. The channel now has over 3 million subscribers.
3.8. Well, okay. It was like 3.7, and then after this video came out, it came to 3.8. But thank you. 3.8. It's almost 4, okay?
They have seen him copied after my suggestion and just overall intended. So, like, good for him, though, because I
Right,
do
Zone
see
is
it all the
better.
time on YouTube.
10-year-old.
So James is the creator behind The Odd Ones Out, and he started making webcomics when he was only 16.
No!
16. I was kind of messing around in high school, and this guy was
Really?
doing, like, cool shit, like making comics. I need to get my shit together.
Which is, it's kind of weird because
I know 14-year-olds who
Oh, did I
are
understand
doing
better?
better than me, and so it's just, I'm always comparing myself, so it's good to know that I'm better than these people. But honestly, animation...
Dead.
James, the creator of the YouTube channel The Odd Ones Out. Wait. They said The Odd Ones Out, parentheses, The Odd Ones Out. He has since continued to create strips up for his webcomic. My last comic was posted in May.
I'm gonna make more, eventually.
Okay.
So what do you think about how animation, a lot more scripted content used to be extremely popular on YouTube, but now it's less? I feel like that's that honestly, that sucks, because...
Did they update the pickaxes?
He's a huge supporter of other animators and channels. He frequently collaborates with them while also his fans consistently features fan art and animation in the end screen of his videos. That honesty that makes me respect him even more.
That is one of the reasons why I do a lot of collaborations with other channels.
I know that struggle of working on something for months and it getting about 100 views or less. So I get that when I see other people who are trying, it's like I want to help them out. So that is why I collaborate with a lot of other channels. It's because I'm nice, basically.
He just seems like an all-around good guy, and the fact that he sort of realized, like,
I can't 90 though.
to 3 million in just a year, like, of course I'm gonna thank you for all the time. So it's like, of course I'm gonna appreciate their fan art and always shout them out, because that's just the nice thing to do. It's like they sort of started this all for me, and they're the reason for my success.
I was really nervous
Starting to watch this video, but I'm starting to feeling good about myself.
Why is my edge so good on Spruce, but I'm trash?
Animation can actually be like a really fun way to kind of combine like live things, which I had never considered before.
Okay, well, they watched my end card, so.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Teens React.
We have new episodes almost every day.
Hey guys, Kyle here from FBE. If you like this episode, then go subscribe to James right over there. He's awesome.
Thank
Hi
you.
guys, so this is my last
I was like, who is that? Wait, is this his last
episode
one?
of Teens React, but don't worry, you can watch Young Adults React.
Oh!
Oh my god, man.
Okay. I was like, you're leaving? But no, it's okay. He's just getting promoted, basically. I could be on Adults React. Final remarks.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, they weren't as mean as I thought it would be. It was a good video, okay? They were very nice.
It's always weird to see other people watch your videos, especially when they're laughing at them.
Because by the time I finish a video, like, I've already known the jokes. And
Look at this kid.
So I don't think they're that funny, but then it's interesting to see other people
laugh at the right times, and it's like, oh, I'm touched by that. One thing that was interesting is that someone said, I feel like I'm having a conversation with this guy. I guess, does that mean I'm more down to earth and humble? Yes, obviously.
Thanks for making this video, fine brothers. It's good to see how much I've touched other people, especially teenagers. One thing I wish they touched on in this video was
That you should wear your seatbelt.
Alright, I just been over building for a couple of hours. Wait, can you do these?
A migraine hope from Amifig to show up.
For the sweet, the hectic, the tender,
The tense, the frustrating, and the fiery. But for many, migraine keeps them from seeing I am here. We
This match is never gonna end.
a preventive treatment for migraine in adults. One dose once a month is proven to reduce monthly migraine days, for some by half or more. Don't take Amifig if you're allergic to it.
allergic reactions like rash or swelling can happen hours to days after use. Severe constipation can happen.
Sometimes with serious complications. Common side effects include injection site reactions and constipation. It doesn't matter what each day brings, so long as you can say, I am here. Aim to be there more.
Look at this.
Talk to your doctor about Amifig.
James!
Alright, Mike.
You're gonna make a teacher's part 2! I didn't subscribe to fake news!
I know. Don't worry, I'll do that next video. But right now we're doing this. So my friend Your Movie Sucks, great channel, over 500,000 subs, asked me and a bunch of other YouTubers if we could talk about a movie that scared us as a kid. Now, growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch
Scary movies. I remember one time my parents were watching a movie downstairs, and I went down to see what all the noises were about, and my mom said, oh no, honey, you can't watch this, it's too scary. And then years later, I learned that the movie they were watching was Jurassic Park. I think I could have handled it, Mom. I don't know if you could tell by the length of this video, but it's going to be pretty different than the videos that I usually
Alright, they
watch.
finally
But I think
made.
it's good to try out new things, and hopefully
We'll all have a fun time listening to me talk about this movie, because, folks, I'm excited to share with you the movie that traumatized me most as a kid.
and that movie is, drum roll please, is, you already read the title, The Dark Crystal. Okay, so The Dark Crystal came out in 1982,
Oh, left
14 years
90s?
before I was even born. This movie was made for a whole different generation of people, but somehow I still saw it. I don't remember how I saw it, my family didn't own it on VHS, I forget how old I was exactly, but let's say for the sake of this video, I saw this movie when I was 17. Because that's legally still a child. This movie was directed by Frank Oz and freaking Jim Henson. Jim Henson is the creator of, I don't know if you've heard of this, but The Muppets, you might have seen them before.
There's no denying that Jim Henson was a very talented man when it came to puppets.
And the work he did on The Dark Crystal
Well,
was
hold on, I'm gonna get
amazing.
on.
As much as I'm about to
I'm gonna get on 1v1.lol on iPad and see if this update's on. Oh no, I'm not. Alright, I'm gonna make a party on my iPad. Yeah, the update's not on mobile yet.
To talk this movie down, it's honestly a work of art. The most enjoyment I got rewatching it was just the artistic appreciation of the character design, the scenery, the costumes, and most importantly, the puppetry. Some of the puppetry was amazing, like this shot. How'd they do that without CGI? And did I mention that there's no people in this film? Except for full body shots, then they just used a real person dressed up and had them not face the camera. But as I rewatched The Dark Crystal, I realized that the movie was kinda garbage. So instead of talking about the parts of the movie that scared me as a child, I'm gonna be talking about why this movie was pretty bad. So now this video just turned into one of those bad movie review videos, but honestly, I like watching other people talk about bad movies, like The Room and Birdemic and what was that other one? I can't quite put my paw on it. For this video, I ended up doing some research, something I don't normally do for videos, and oh man is this rabbit hole deep. Jim Henson had a bunch of ideas for the world of the Dark Crystal, but wasn't able to fit all of his ideas into 90 minutes of film. And because he didn't explain the rules of the world well enough, the movie suffered. It felt unfinished and unstarted. Basically, the movie didn't leave you wanting more, it just left you thinking, wait, what? Some of you might be thinking, well, James, it's just a kid's movie. Kids are dumb. Why are you analyzing a kid? Shut up. Brian Proud,
You
one of
blocked
the
me
head
in the
artists
storm,
of the
just
movie,
little.
even
Oh
said
my.
that when we finished the film, we knew that we had only seen a fragment of this other world. Bad fragment, I guess. So even the creators of this movie felt that they left out a lot of stuff. So in 2012, a 3-part comic book was published to be as a prequel to the movie, and I bought and read all 3 of them. And I will say that they did do a better job explaining the world that Jim Henson had in mind, but you shouldn't have to read a book before you see a movie. Especially since the books weren't available until after the movie came out. In the movie, stuff happens for no reason. Like in one scene, the main character, this is Jen, the main character, by the way. Get used to looking at this guy's face. I've done so much digging and reresearch into this world that I'm completely desensitized by how weird
Dude,
this
that's what
puppet
happened
is.
when
If you
you
think this puppet
overbuild.
looks creepy, you should have seen some of his earlier designs. Just be thankful this is what you ended up with. So in this scene, Jen is trying to pick out which of the crystal shards is the right one that he needs for his quest. And what does he do to find the right one? That's right, he plays his flute, and then the right shard he needed just glows. Wouldn't you do that too if you were in the same situation? This movie doesn't explain why the crystal likes his music. It doesn't come up later. It just happens. That's basically this whole movie. Things happening slowly. So here we go, children. Hold my hand as I take you on a magical journey, but not too magical that it doesn't make sense. That is the Dark Crystal. The plot. It starts with a narrator telling us that there's this world and that it's dying. By the way, this world is named Thra. They don't mention it once in the movie, but in the prequel
How'd you hit me through that?
article, they all called it Thra. Okay, Thra is dying because this one crystal, this one, cracked. How? I don't know. I mean, I do know because I read the prequels, but this movie doesn't tell us. Are you still with me? Good, we're not even a minute in. Because this crystal cracked, 2 new species were born. The cruel Skeksis, the bad guys, and the gentle Mystics, the good guys. And both species are dying. Now, I'm no biologist, but I think they're probably dying because there's no woman. That would wipe out a species pretty quickly, I think. Instead of having women, the Skeksis use the crystal to make them young again. Maybe.
How am I supposed to do that?
So do they learn to draw new life from the sun.
Okay, so then what do you need the crystal for? Now we see the good creatures, the mystics, and with the mystics lives another creature called a gelfling. It's like an elfling, but with a G. You may remember him from earlier. He's naked now, but meet your protagonist,